What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video with Great Speak. So, I was thinking that what should I actually name the video? And it's like, how will I say it? It's like example of saying what I do in a day or how my day is. And I was like, if you see videos online on YouTube, like a day in the life of a billionaire, one day, 2 days. But this one, okay, I will not say it because most of the strategy are not like fully proven. And when I mean fully proven as something that, let me say, okay, something that it's relatively applied to me and there's massive results. Not that there is no result, there's massive results. So I thought of naming it a day in the life of a brokie, which is not bad. Yeah, it's not actually bad. It's just a matter of time. Everything will be set. So the day really starts very okay. It depends on how, let me say, depends on how the previous night was, or it depends on what to do the next day. So there is not a particular routine, but there is a kind of routine whereby I must read something positive or read something related to sales. At least I must go to the gym. I must definitely code. So I'll say there are majorly like four things I focus on. Okay. So on a average day that goes very, very well, whereby it goes according to the plan or it goes according to the routine. When I wake up in first thing in the morning, just there is always this posture of gratitude for having another day to go at your goals. That's the first thing I put in mind. Then after that, I I trade. Yeah. So the trading depends on maybe is it a news trade or just a normal fundamental trade. If it's a fundamental trade, sorry, technical trade, you kind of analyze the market. So I'm not one of the fans of staying glued to your camera and a bit to your phone and checking the market consistently. I feel is unhealthy. Imagine just checking more specific craze just checking chat every single day, like throughout the day. Yeah, there's a fear of missing out. Did I miss out on this? So I tend to take like trees that are within days. So there's no kind of attachment to it. So basically, let me say it depends. It's not every day, sure. Let me say you can wake up by if I wake up by 5, but that's around the time I do wake up mostly. I'm used to it. It's not that I must wake up and you can do this. Is the time I mostly wake up. So from that 5 to around, let me say 5 to 6, you do it 5 to 6:30. You can do the I can do the kind of technical analysis. Am I going into this pair today or am I leaving it? So after that, come back, go to the gym. The gym is probably like 2 hours. That's from 6:30 to around 8 or 7. No, 6:30 to around, let me say, 7:45. And most times this is relative if I'm not going to work because I'm doing IT. So if I'm going to work, the time will be probably shorter. I can try to shift it from 6 to 7. So by 7, I'll start preparing to go to work because I'm on IT. So by 8, I'm off. And most times I don't eat breakfast. I'm not a fan of it. Just make me very, very soft sluggish. Very, very sluggish. So it's until afternoon or sometimes around 12 before I do have anything. And most times, if it's that I'm not going to the IT for office, I'm usually always at my desk. Let me switch the camera to the front. If there's no chance to switch it, I'm usually always at my desk. Oh shit. I don't know how to show this desk now. Maybe okay. I'm usually always at my desk. Mm-hmm. This is where my desk is. Sorry, it's not showing. It's not showing. The camera is kind of wavy. It's not showing. Maybe I'll reverse it. But always sitting down on my desk most times. Always. So when I sit at my desk, there are two major things I do. There's an ABS app, it's an edutech. So I work on the web part of the app. We are building the web part of the app. So I'm part of the front end developer. So I spend most of my time learning the skill. And at the same time, I also try to upgrade my skill. What I'm currently upgrading on now is Node.js. That's for backend. So at least before December, I'm already a full stack engineer in full, a full stack engineer in full. So doing those two, just upgrade skill at the same time applying to jobs, applying to jobs. So after I do that for probably like 4 to 5 hours, you rest. Then the resting most times I don't rest in terms of watching film or in terms of kind of sleeping. The rest most times is, let me say, okay, I love writing. So I take the writing as rest. So it's either I'm reading a writing by a copywriter that is very good, or I'm actually writing a copy. And if I'm not writing a copy, I'm probably watching a video on how to write the copy or how to improve your copy, because that's how I kind of enjoy rest. So after the rest, the day in my life is very boring, sha. Very, very boring. I find this interesting, me personally. So after writing copies for a few times, then sometimes it depends. If the sleep I had was not like it was not fully enough, let me say it was not up to like 7 hours, I might end up resting for like an hour. But if it was very enough, I'll get back to the coding. So most time the morning part will be for the app, the evening part will be for the learning of the course. And the reason I'm able to do that is that I have kind of a sustained power. So don't really run out of electricity. I don't really run out of electricity. So once in the evening I've focused on the learning phase part. After that, if I'm able to complete all the tasks for that day, yeah, I used to go out. Not out, fancy out. I just take a stroll out. I have some friends living around, just greet them to still maintain my sanity and to still keep the relationship. I hope this video was not that boring, because it was boring. This is like an 8 minutes long video, and I'll probably not edit or cut it. So the moral lesson is that it is hard to stay focused on something, truthfully. It's very hard to stay focused on something. But the thing is, if you can schedule the day before getting into it, it will be very, very easier to move things around. Very, very easy. You will not believe there is a lot you can accomplish in just one day. So, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully, someday, my my views will be passing one view, and at the same time, the like for the person that sometimes I'm not that used to like it, yeah, it just feels interesting because during the process, when you are going through the process, you don't you don't want to feel that there are people that are not showing concern, because they are not relegated to show concern. There are some people that you expect to support, but they are not mandated to. It's just about you showing up for yourself. So have a nice day and God bless.